implicated in this scheme to stage wrecks and then rip off insurance companies. Only one lawyer has been charged, and this morning, that man pleaded guilty. Disgraced lawyer Danny Keating left federal court flanked by his lawyer and admitted felon.
He took responsibility, as he did just now in the courtroom.
Charged last year for playing a role in paying people to stage wrecks and then filing fraudulent insurance claims on their behalf, Keating pleaded guilty, changing his plea from not guilty to bilking insurance companies out of a lot of money. What he pleaded guilty to? Conspiracy to commit mail and wire fraud.
This was a major mistake in his life and wrongdoing that he just acknowledged.
In numerous court filings by federal prosecutors, local lawyers are listed as playing a role in the scheme, but they're only identified by letters, like Attorney A and Attorney B. No names are used. So we asked Keating who the other lawyers are. Who are the other attorneys that are listed in the indictment? Is it possible to say who the other attorneys are who are listed right now?
Travers, you're a great investigative reporter, and I don't think you have to be Sherlock Holmes to figure this one out, so I'll leave that up to you.
It all happened here at this Gentilly truck stop. The guilty plea comes 2.5 years after WDSU Investigates broke this story on staged wrecks in New Orleans, pulling the veil back on how a multi-million-dollar racket was going on. Since our initial story aired in 2018, more than 30 people have been charged with crimes, mostly individuals called slammers, who drive into the 18-wheelers and then claim, with witnesses in their vehicles, that the 18-wheeler was at fault. And big money is involved. In Louisiana, tractor trailers must carry $1 million in liability insurance. As our investigation started to unfold, Louisiana Insurance Commissioner Jim Donelon started to get calls.
About the same time you launched this investigation and story and expose, I was being approached by defense lawyers representing trucking companies that they insured, lawyers on behalf of the insurers for those trucking companies, telling me about multiple cases with the same fact scenario, the same venue.
Donelon's office backed a bill that makes staged wrecks illegal in this state. The legislation grew out of media stories like ours. Right now, the feds need to lead investigations into situations like this. And that piece of legislation sailed through the State House and Senate and was signed into law on Wednesday by Governor John Bel Edwards. And it comes as Keating signed documents inside this courthouse admitting guilt. What is his involvement when it comes to cooperation?
Those are questions I can't answer at this time, but you can figure that out for yourself. And he accepted responsibility for what he did today, and he's trying to move on with his life. So, based on newly released court documents, Keating and his clients fraudulently pulled in, take a look at this number, $1.5 million from insurance companies. They admitted to keeping $385,000, or I should say Keating admitted to that. He admitted to paying a man named Damien LeBeau to stage 31 accidents in New Orleans East and Gentilly. 31. LeBeau has pleaded guilty and is also cooperating with the feds.
And you know, this entire investigation, Travers, started under former U.S. Attorney Peter Strasser. Former President Trump appointed him, and he was later removed by President Biden. So who was taking over? Former Judge Kiva Landrum is expected to be confirmed as the new U.S. Attorney. Sources close to her say she will continue on with this wide-ranging investigation.